This segment of The Exchange is sponsored by the Michigan Wildlife Council. For generations, Michigan families have enjoyed the annual tradition of sitting down for a Thanksgiving turkey dinner. But did you know, for an extended period, the wild variety of these iconic birds was missing from Michigan's landscape? In fact, the state's turkey population, once estimated at 100,000, had been wiped out by the turn of the 20th century due to unregulated hunting and habitat destruction. But wildlife conservationists weren't going to give up that easily. The Michigan Wildlife Council is dedicated to increasing public awareness about wildlife and conservation efforts. As part of their education campaign, they will be showcasing conservation efforts taking place right here in the great state of Michigan. And here to talk with us about the turkey's comeback in Michigan is Drew Youngedyke, Chief Information Officer for Michigan United Conservation Clubs. He's also editor of Michigan Out of Doors magazine. All right, so we've restored this wild turkey. I know
Yes.
I get a thrill when I'm driving along and I see a troop of wild turkeys come along, right?
Absolutely.
But that was not a common sight. What has been done over the recent decades, I guess, to restore them?
Right. Well, it really started back in 1937. Hunters and anglers actually went to Congress and said, we want to pay more to restore wildlife habitat and wildlife populations. So we actually convinced Congress to put an 11% tax on all the equipment that we buy that gets distributed to states for wildlife conservation efforts. Also, our hunting and fishing license dollars go to the Department of Natural Resources for those efforts. So starting back in the 50s and 60s, the DNR, back then it was the Department of Conservation, started some restocking efforts of turkeys, and it really got going in the 1980s. The National Wild Turkey Federation had a lot to do with it. They raise money through their banquets that also contributes to releasing captive birds that were transplanted from other areas of the country. And, back in 1977, only 400 turkeys were harvested. Now over 30,000 are harvested every year, and anybody who wants a tag pretty much gets one.
What we did was we overhunted what was existing at the time, and
Right.
then also probably development and stuff destroyed the habitat?
Absolutely. So, back in the 1800s, there wasn't any regulation on hunting. So you didn't have to buy a license. They didn't say you can take one, anything like that. So, yeah, that, and then as Michigan got developed, you lost some of that habitat too. So they like edges, they like young aspen growth, they like forests and fields. So that's kind of what they need.
So those are efforts that have transpired over many years.
Right.
You have some current kinds of projects that you're doing to really maintain.
Right. Well, the National Wild Turkey Federation does great work. They continue to have their banquets and raise money for that. But Michigan United Conservation Clubs also works with the DNR to do wildlife volunteer projects. And what you see here is one of the projects that we actually did in this area of the state at the Allegan State Game Area. We had volunteers come out, a lot from local Boy Scout groups with Levi Brose, who brought some of his Boy Scout troops out. And what we did is we cleared some old aspen growth so that young aspen can grow up and provide food and cover for animals like turkey and grouse.
So it's just a matter of allowing for that new growth to come and clearing out the clutter, so to speak.
Right, it lets the sunlight in, and when that young aspen gets a few years old, it's going to provide great food and cover for lots of wildlife like turkeys.
They eat the tree or they eat the leaf? What do they eat on the aspen?
Yeah, they'll eat the buds, and it also
right?
provides them cover as well. They'll eat insects, so it's just a really great habitat for a lot of different wildlife species.
Awesome. That's probably one of many things that you're doing.
Right. Actually, our excellent wildlife volunteer coordinator, Sarah Top, coordinates about 20 of these projects every year that volunteers come out, usually about 20 to 30 volunteers. So people can sign up for that at mucc.org and find a project near them.
In fact, you are working on your 2017 plan. You want volunteers to lay in once you sort of determine the plan of attack for 17, right?
Right. In fact, we're going to have a project at Allegan in December that people can go sign up for as well at the Allegan State Game Area just south of here. So lots of projects, probably 20 to 25 of them throughout the state, but a few right here in West Michigan as well.
All right. Well, thank you for the work that you do
you.
and continuing to give me the thrill. I've never shot one, but I sure do like seeing them. For more information on the work being done by Michigan United Conservation Clubs and the Michigan Wildlife Council, you may visit their websites. We have put links to both of them on our website. Go to WZZM13.com under the Exchange.